I just want to go over the blueprint for looking at how customers are oriented and what can we do for customers from a business AI perspective. So to do that, what we first do is understand and work with the different stakeholders. We do a bunch of workshops with the stakeholders in understanding the businesses and then mapping those businesses to our past experiences. And we try to categorize in three different categories. Like the number one category that we try to look at is the what I call the general purpose category. These are the things that is, all companies have to be dealing with these things. Things like IT support, customer service, HR support, financial support, account payable, account receivables. These are general areas which are there in pretty much all the companies, whether they are product companies, whether they are, service companies, whether they're manufacturing companies. All of the companies have all of these things. So that's the first category. And in this, we have a bunch of past experiences, which we then align and see which ones fits the business that we're talking about. The next category is what I call business core specific areas. Like these are areas which are specific to the business. Like for example, if it's a mortgage company, there are things like which are specific to mortgages where we see whether we can apply Gen AI. The last area is what I call innovation. Because we have Gen AI, is there any changes we can bring to the business fundamentally? Is there new areas of opportunity for businesses? That's what we look at. So that's the second part. And once we do all of this, we then look at what is the appetite and culture of the company and see where they are in their business journey, and then come back with a bunch of recommendations, which we then talk to all the stakeholders and the critical parts of the CXO suite. When we do this, we talk about our recommendations, why we think it's pertinent for your specific businesses, and look at the pros and cons and what it would take to kind of bring this to fruition. The next part is we also look at evaluating and preparing the main thing, which is the data. We look at the data ecosystem, look at things from different perspectives. Is the data correct? We always see, right, because of changes in businesses, etc., and also the transformation that they've done, there are multiple sources of data, and we need the data to be accurate, or we need the amalgamation of data in a proper perspective if we have to apply AI. If the data is not right, AI is just not going to work. So that's a critical part. Once we do all of these things, we then break down what we call the implementation roadmap and talk about the different achievable phases, the lower hanging fruit, what is short term, what is medium term, and what is long term, and then come back with a milestone driven delivery roadmap. Once we have all of that, some of the key things which happen across the board and all times evolving with the journey is what is about the data governance and security validation, which are critical from an AI perspective. Because the main concern that we see with most of our customers is about, is their IP going out, where's the data residing, etc.